Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's Let's Build a Toon Series 6, number 27. So yes, as you can see, I'm stood here in Old Athen with the new Lefty. Yes, indeed. Now, I misread the Nano last time, unbelievably. I was reading this. See here, matter creation 2445, time space 2540. I was reading as the base cast, and the next one up was the 3000 or the 3K. In actual fact, it's 2045 and time space 2040. Now, if I look at my nano skills very quickly, you can see we're not that far off. So in fact, if I pop on this hood and swap that ring, almost there, and then I went, oh yeah, Naleb's cloak for now. I could certainly get a better version of this ring, but yeah, and there you go. I can now cast the middle one, which is this one here. So matter creation 2545, we've got 2548, time space 2040, we've got 2554. So yeah, with a very quick hot swap with air, which I like it when it's not overly complicated. Put that back on. I'm not sure what to go for. Back armor, I'm thinking probably a Bok. I really am. I don't think the OFAB one is all that great. I don't. And yeah, I'll put that back on there. So yeah, there he is, Lefty, 123. And yeah, he definitely hits harder than you would believe 3 levels would make him hit, but he does. So there is that. So today's the first proper day of testing him, really. Yesterday I was like faffing around with stuff and kind of deciding I probably should renew my hotbars, redo them, because they're not quite right. I've been buffing him with composite melee expertise, but someone told me, no, MA skill you want. So I'm buffing him with that as well. Hang on. Yeah, apparently this helps anyway. I think it's that one. It might be the shade one. Don't know. Anyway, yeah, someone said I should be martial prowess expertise is what you should buff him with. So anyway, I did. So yeah, not bad. NT buffed me a little while ago, so I've got Notum Overload. I did have PNH, but I don't run out of nano anymore, so it's not a biggie. So I've been to Shadowlands already, tried him out on hecklers, and he hits them for about 3k, which is nice. So yeah, there you go. That's the new team. All the top pets. I've upgraded these, so I've now got Desecration of Will and Desecration of Resolve, which certainly has a pretty knocked on effect. I bought that thinking it worked on mobs. It doesn't. Target must not be a healing pet, must not be a psychosis pet, must be your own pet. So that one's like induced apathy. On combat, your attack manifestation is a chance to proc a brief snare. So it works a bit like the engineer one, I guess. It's not a direct snare, it sort of propagates from the pet. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, we've got some dailies to do, so let's hand in a doja first. That's probably our best option. Oh, nearly missed it as I was there logging in, but you can see there, you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Profmabol? I don't know, sorry dude. Has reached enlightenment. Probably butchered his name there. Sorry about that. Yes, my bad. I haven't got used to the noises Lefty makes now. They're a little bit different from what I am used to. Yeah, like that, breathing and whatnot. It's not completely disconcerting, but is a little bit. Oh, I should renew that. There we go. So yeah, the 3K Nano, the 225 pet is probably doable, but I need a lot of more gear to get it done. There's a couple of braces I think I need, and quite a few other items. There we go. I found a Doji chip. Yay! More done. So that's Angst 10, which gave me 20 to agility. I don't really need that as much. I'm not going to go into there doing dailies. That gives a load into bow and aim shot, and not a lot else. Foresight, I think. Yeah, intelligence. Another proc, quantum physics, intelligence, spatial awareness. Yeah, some more innovades, psychic. Oh, stamina, that's pretty useful. And sense, definitely useful. Preservations, max health, stamina, nice. Add all death, very nice. Max health, 150, meh. And nanobot what? Nanobot contingent arrest, is that meant to be? In combat, you will occasionally greatly reduce the target's ability to manipulate nanobots. Okay. Yeah, and a path is going to be the one, obviously. You know, we get add damage. That's going to be lovely, having extra nano skills. And then, of course, we get the weapon boost as well. So, all of which should be pretty nice, actually. Yes, it should. Right, we should go and talk to Warden Staines. Yes, we should. Right, we need to reallocate, he said. So, Angst 10. Psychic, do I really need, or... Oh, let's just... Should we finish that off? I think we should. And then in a mission, you see, I'll just go into trauma and do it. I may do that in this episode, because I don't think it'll be very long doing these dailies, especially with the new Lefty. He is rather tasty. Yes, he is. So for that, I would just kill regular mobs in Inferno to get it up to 4 or 5, because it'd be doing it very, very quickly. I mean, green mobs would do an awful lot of it. Yes, they would. Especially at levels 2 and 3. You've got to remember, the green mobs there are over 200, you know, which is a thing. Scooplet Outbreak, and what's the other one? Oh, Alien Cocoons. Yeah, I should have realised that. It is sat there in my inventory. So, yeah. Never mind. We will persevere. So, yeah, I'm trying out a new NVIDIA Inspector profile. Yes, I am. I started toying with the idea of making my own, and then I was looking at overall performance in certain things, and it wasn't quite as good as some of the others I'd tried. If you remember, the last one I was trying was like a 3D Mark profile. Tried adding the game executables to that. That actually seemed pretty good, but I'm trying a different benchmark one. It's the Unigine Heaven benchmark, 0.4 version. Just, you know, I randomly try these all the time, trust me, trying to find one that's really stable. But let's face it, absolutely nothing will completely fix the engine. That's got to be done internally. That is not, I don't believe, anything that I'm capable of doing. All I can do is try and stabilise it on the system. But I found a stable overclock for that particular benchmark on my graphics card. Not a massive one, you know. Very conservative, something you can run 24/7. Right, I mean, right now, graphics card running at 47 degrees, under 40% load, and that's with all the eye candy on, etc. Let's go and do Prisoner. I instinctively ran here straight away, which a little bit odd. Loading times seem slightly faster today than they normally do. I remember the days. Yes, I do. I remember coming here to Harry's and then flying down to here. I'm sure it was. Was it here? It might have been. Ruins, mines. I'm sure it's around here. Teaming with Omni at the time. Omni liked it because they could get there pretty quick from this way. I remember doing it and being like, yeah, this is good. It could have been over here even. I can't honestly remember. And I would have been using a very different map back then. What would it have been? Probably that. Can you? Yeah, that is a map I have used in the past. See, Harry's. I'd go to mutant domain, and that's as zoom out. Yeah, it just gives you those maps there. That is a very old map. Yes, it is. Anyway, let's get a much better one. Yes, indeed. Oh, what was this one? CS Sphere map, Atlantean. That's not bad. What I like on some of these older maps is you can see here they actually show how big a tower field is, not just where it is. And then it's got a lot less information here, like none of the prisoners are there. It's too old for that. This map was made before they existed. But it is very clear. On the Shadowlands one, a lot of people have said, why don't you? Yeah, it's having problems there. I'm going to go back to my favourite one at the moment, which of course is... there you go, Savix. She did such a great job on that. That's the only thing I would like, is if she added those. I think that would be great. And I don't think it's like I actually need that information. Not really. I think it's just that I was, used to having it there. It's kind of silly, really, isn't it? Wanting something just because that's what you're used to, instead of that's what you actually need. Yeah, there's a Shadowlands map available, but I can't really show you my problem with it in a minute. I love the guy for continuing on and doing stuff with it, but the problem is that the borders bug me. They really do. I think I mentioned it to them at the time. The borders in the old one I used to use, I'll tell you now. I'm not going to... Oh, I can't even select it because I'm on Rubicon. I'll have to go to Shadowlands to explain that. Hopefully I'll remember that afterward. Anyway, let's get to the prisoner. Right, what will we get today? Who will be here? Will anyone be here? Or will it just be weird? Okay, we've got a corpse. No, nothing we want on him. 90 minutes. So we've got about 4 minutes to wait around, I think. And the prisoner is back up. Right, Lefty. Let's just check you. Everything looking good there. Go kill. Ooh, resisted, eh? Didn't resist the second time though, did you? No, you didn't. As you can see, I've just slightly rejigged a few of those hotbars. I realised that I sort of had bore down here and I was manually clicking it instead of, using it in a more familiar way. Let's throw that on. Make ourselves even more defensive. So if you watch, there you go. Lefty hitting rather fast. And also hitting... Is he missing there? Oh, that's better. There we go. 2-6. 2-9-3-5. Yeah, he's hard to pull aggro off now. That I really like. I mean, he does, occasionally do. I do occasionally pull the aggro, but the taunt is so high in these nanos when I use them that it is unsurprising. Someone suggested another weapon for endgame, which I would never have considered. I normally think of it as a stopgap soldier weapon, but it's AR based, and that's the Dreadlock Shark, which I guess makes sense, but again, you see, that would mean I could no longer use the Shield of Uberness over here. So I don't know. I think because this guy is Nano Mage, I really am probably going to have to stick with this. Yes, I am. Yeah, Disease Prisoner looks vaguely green now. Yeah, he's 215. He's kind of puce colour. It's a very Welsh kind of name for anything. Although it has made its way into English as well. And you can also see Lefty barely takes damage anymore. He is really quite tough. He's certainly tougher than our previous friend, which was, of course... Where's he gone? There he is. Shork Zahok the Abomination. Zork the Abomination. Never been quite sure about the pronunciation of that. I've always mentally read it as Zork. It's probably not. It's probably Shahork or Zahok. Zahok? Who knows? Probably pretty random either way. For a minute I thought my timestamp had broken. But it's okay. It is working. Okay, quick look round. Anybody charging in? I'm not seeing anyone. Oh, yeah, got a crit there. 4, 3, 12 points of poison damage, critical hit. And then he was trying to hit me there. Disease tried to hit you but missed. We like... Oh, I did try to hit you but... Oh, he got me that time. 3, 4, yeah. Reduce your damage down even further. But yeah, I could pretty much put the pet on him and just AFK at this point, which is really quite nice actually. Nothing I want really from there. I was thinking of making the animator's cloak just as a buffing item. A lot of work though, but I'm going to be doing a lot of these, so it's probably not that terrible of an idea. Let's head back. The blue water of Tyr. Yes, it is. I do love visiting this place. Oh, even when we'll completely lag to the inside of a random little room. That's what it was good about Tyr back in the day. Was you could arrange meetings and role play stuff, you know. You could go to a room without music in it, which was kind of cool. Yes, it was. Oh, there's that minnow craft. They dinged the other day, I remember. Right, we'll go talk to the warden. I think that's probably a good idea. Make sure we've done that. And then the other one I think is Scooplet Outbreak, which, yeah, kind of a pain. It more than anything, it's a pain because of the distance. That's the thing that kills it for me. Warden Staines. Hello, sir. I bet I could pwn him with the pet now. Never tried, actually. I should probably try that one day. I'll take the green. Goodbye. Now, I've got another micro quest, I think. I don't think it's here. Soulbound information. Yes. Let's just nip to Broken Shores. I know this is weird, but I've never actually done this. What soul have I got? I've got Soul of the Ranger, which is, you know, whatever. I think you need it in the building process. Where's Broken Shores? Down there. Now, I don't know if you actually get any XP for this, but there is another thing that happens when you talk to the priest again. So we can check that out. See, the water here looks like 100 times better at this colour. Instead of that horrible dark navy blue colour, this water looks so much better. It really does. Right, let's find that priest. There's something, you have a conversation with him about something. I think it just refers to the cloaks. I don't think you make any XP. Oh, there you go. Priest Fontaine. And again, the string bearer returns. Probably thinks I should be using a bow. Is he trying to tell me something? I was hoping you could tell me more about these soul crystals. I've got Ranger's, wasn't it? Yeah. Ranger's soul. So I give it to him. I get an update. No XP though. Priest Fontaine. Ah yes. Can you not feel it, string bearer? Stop calling me that. I've got a hammer. The energy's flowing with you. The cycles of death and rebirth. The experience of 1,000 lifetimes. A predator's existence. Crawling through the mire and much slowly stalking its prey. Watching from the blah 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 blah. Priest Fontaine. Too powerful for your hands. For hands such as my own. But what are they exactly? And then he says words. To some there is such a thing as spirituality, a form of belief which causes the mind to accept on faith principles at which rational thought disagrees with. The ideas of gods and demons, blah 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 blah. Right. I get the feeling I've said this to you a lot, but what's your point? My point, indeed the point, is that magic is simply phenomena that has yet to be explained scientifically. The same may be said of religion. Now this stone, what we refer to as soul crystal, is truly neither a crystal nor a soul. It is instead a culmination of technology, both new and ancient, and ultimately powerful tools if used properly. So what are they? Everyday words. Priest Fontaine, correct. Once their program is completed, that is. I think he just tells you that you can build a cloak with it. Alright, so why do all your ex-priests seem to have hundreds of them? I'll tell you, but first you must complete a task for me. These are dangerous, dark things in the wrong hands. My former brothers are tainted by their powers. The tools they use... Category potential memories. Use the ranger, the gladiator, the healer, the summoner, the illusionist, and the jester. What I will tell you, however, and what I believe you have yet to discover, is that the soul crystals are not limited to simply these archetypes. There are others and may be combined. Find these 6 types and combine them together. Bring the completed crystal to me and I will tell you more. Goodbye. So yeah, he gives you another mission, but I'm not too bothered. I don't think there's any XP involved, therefore meh. But I think it's just one of those quests I've never actually gotten around to doing. I don't remember doing it. And if I did, I didn't read a single word he said. Live the hat. What hat is that? Okay. It's the game is lagging a bit, maybe? Or he's crashed. No, it's not telling me, so I don't care. I can't remember who got that silly looking hat. Anyway, we've done that. We want... What was the alien one? Oh, yeah. We'll go and get that done. And the quickest way for doing so is simply to run through here. Yes, indeed. And take the shortcut. The sun's bloody come out now. And we're going to go off to a dingy bloody alien spacecraft. Ah, look at that. Look how nice that looks. Eh? With all the god rays and whatnot. Yes, indeed. We do like that. That's a screenshot there, isn't it? Something like that. Yeah, I'll try and pull that out from while I'm editing, or I will completely forget. One of the two. Right, kill the cocoons. It's always a little bit meh, this one, but yeah. We definitely need the alien XP, that's for sure. Ooh, Lefty does like to smack these things. I'm looking at his damage now and it's oh, 5k crit, nice. Look at that. Lefty hit, Kryzor, Orge, specialist for 5,144 points of poison damage. I rest my case. Your argument is invalid. Right, can I? Nothing. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to get used to that. Kind of sounds like a bunch of crows or something. Okay, while he's killing that, I'm just going to start releasing the others. He's really not hitting me, are they? Okay. Come on then. Kill them all. Pretty easy alien XP if you think about it. I mean, how hard are these things to kill? Die. Do you get research on killing them though, to be fair? That's not a bad amount really if you think about it. Oh, that was something I did want to mention. If you look at the XP bar here, you can see thus far, after digging 220, the kind of overspill from that was 82,000. 824,000 did it, and when we actually hit 201, it was only 880? But yeah, the amount we've overspilled by, just that little sliver there, is how much it takes to go from 200 to 201, which kind of shows you why it takes so long to hit 220 sometimes, because that's a big old gap right there. Kill him before he heals. There we go. And the ensign, please. Yeah, talk to my little friend. Ooh, he hits quite hard. He's hitting me for 2k there. Let's take some of your damage away. Reduce it down to, instead of 2.5k. Yeah, Lefty hits like a train. That's comparable, I'd say, with the chicken. By chicken, I mean the endgame engineer pet. Somewhere near it, anyway. Alien cocoon. Okay, I'm going to put you guys on guard just for the lols, and then pop all of these. Apparently, I'm winning a battle big, according to the music. However, not taking any damage whatsoever. mainly because Lefty is kicking ass. Alright, that one. And that's the mission completed. Right, let's get everybody back on follow and exit. That was remarkably painless, he said. Yeah, it always looks better. Always looks better in the daytime. Yeah, definitely. No, I need to get a better token board, really, don't I? I mean, still running around with the 1k board, and I've actually got 5k tokens. So I need to do sector 35, get a helmet, hand that in, get the 2k board, do some 12-man, try and get an ad def board, and then do Pyramid of Pyramid of Home, and get a board upgrade for 5k, because we've already got 5k tokens, so yeah. I can't believe people still always say it's too many. It's like, just hit 220 and we've got 5k. I mean, look, not making it up. You know, 5,185, and it'll be higher than that when I've handed these dailies in, so you know. Right, I could probably do with a fixer grid for Scooplet. Yes, indeed. That is a long way out. Any fixer around? Could be fixer. Soldier. So if I... Probably AFK, but... Hey, could I get F-grid? Probably AFK. I'm thinking. Never mind. I will log my own free fixer and give it to myself. It's just more convenient to ask someone else. Right. Okie doke. So we've got that. Let us not delay, given it's pretty short-lived, and into the fixer grid. Very eerie sound in here if you've ever just stopped for a few seconds to pay attention. Tubular bells kind of a thing going on, but very dark. I do like it. But then again, I'm a very dark person. What do we want? Well, level 9, I believe. Yes, indeed. And Dav right. Still here. Still haven't crashed. No marker? Have I not got it selected? Probably not. There you go, I thought it was west. But, you know, kind of fool yourself sometimes, you know? Kind of almost looks crippled, Lefty, now. You know, he kind of runs along but uses one of his arms to, like he would use a walking stick, almost. Slightly odd. But hey. Well, we got across there pretty quick. Right, pets. And follow. Okay, I think this is... Yep. Thanking you. Bloody hell. Yeah, on Rubicar, on weak mobs. Look at that. 5k, 5k. Pretty tasty. No? No smoke? We need the smoke. Yes, we do. Come on. Oh, there you go. Little poof of smoke and... They've got a nice dingly-ding kind of tone to them, don't they? Head towards the actual mission marker, I think. No, nothing doing. Oh, there you go. Need to find 2 more. There we go, and... One more little thing. Come on. Give me a poof of smoke. I need a poof of smoke. Yes, I do. I run too far away. It is kind of random, I find. There's no... Ah, there you go. Sometimes you'll get all 4 or 5 or whatever it actually is in a very short space of time. There we go. Right, we can head back and hand these in. Blech. It's the wrong shade of blue for water. Like I say, they should definitely use whatever's going on in Broken Shores on the water for that. I mean, not that it really matters. I mean, most of the time, you're only ever looking at that water as you're running through after gridding. So it's not like it's end of the world stuff, you know what I mean? It's pretty, yeah, you know. It just annoys me that it's that colour. It really does. Right, we'll hand all the missions in. Right, first off, there we go. Alien Agency. Hello. Have you not had your coffee yet, sir? There we go. Mission complete. Goodbye. Yeah, it's going to take a good while to get Apotheosis finished at this rate. Yes, it is. Alright, there we go. Now, let's just double check what we're doing here. I'm finishing off Angst, I think. Yeah. For mission rewards where you get the max. Well, you could actually see that move. But yeah, there you go. You get 90 squillion. So that's those two done. Right, okay. So, I think 5 minutes to kill. Where to go and what to see. I remember now. Yes, I was going to discuss something about Shadowland map. So when I do this, the default I'm using currently is Atlas Elf Shadowlands there. Now, I don't even know if I've got that guy's one. Yeah, but if we... Right, can you see there? Around the edges of the actual map, ignoring all the markers and stuff, but do you see how the shading is? Like a traditional painted map. All the way through Sheol, Adonis, Penumbra even, to a degree. And then Inferno also has a similar kind of shading. On the new version of this that someone's making, much as I like the detail on it, I hate the shading around it. It's like this default blue colour that comes up for me, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's a bug of some kind, but yeah, it's super annoying. And panned, yeah. So yeah, that was the deal there. That's why I'm not keen on using that map and why I keep using the one I am using. So yeah. Right, how we doing? We've got 1 minute. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Shadowlands. What's this? Did I not hand that in? Wow. I did not hand it in. Well, that would have been annoying tomorrow, wouldn't it? Yes. I was mentally going through what have I already said so far about what I'll do in a little bit, because I nearly always forget. And then when I watch the video, of course, I don't forget, because I'm only thinking about the continuity of the video and whether, you know, I need to cut out 5 minutes of not talking or not, or, you know, that kind of thing. So what I'm going to show you just for the very end here is none of these. We're going to go to the garden. Let's switch back to Savix. But like on Trauma, if you selected that and handed in a mission, it would cap the reward, which would be a hell of a waste of potential XP. Yes, it would, but I can't show you that by goosing it. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. Now, there is a cap, and I don't know what the percentage is on each line, but you're probably aware of it as you've been playing. So remember to put our boots on. There we go. We talk to the Essence Hunter. Switch out the maps. We will do what we can to stop the unredeemed. Greatest? No. I ain't running all the way there, mate. No, I'm not. Nobody got time for that. Oh, there we go. Trial. That's better. Hope you are ready. Indeed I am. Goodbye. Now, you see there, that's the maximum XP you can get in research. You can get in, you know, XP you can get in to a research line. You can't put that much into a lower research line. It will not let you do it for whatever reason. The cap just goes nope, and the XP vanishes at this stage. Now, if you've got any sense, unlike me, you'll have gotten a ton of research before level 200, but, you know, it doesn't always work out that way now, does it? Am I going to get aggroed? Apparently no. No. Didn't want to know. Did not want to aggro me. Now, I'm not going to do the whole mission and record it because I don't know if I've got the hard drive space, frankly. It would take that long. Even with Lefty being a lot better than he was and doing quite a bit more damage than he did, we are still pretty weak on damage, so it would definitely take a long time. Right, okay, we should have a random mob in here in a controlled environment. Not that high level, actually. So let's check the level on this. 219. So not a massive problem by any stretch. Right, so there we go. You can see there 1275 blah 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 went into the research line, which was a Title 5 one. Now if I go to Trauma 2, which is only a level 2 one, that you can max out on level 80 hecklers in Nascents quite quickly. You never know. Looks like an old HP printer, though. Now, I'm probably going to go and find something higher level now by accident. Yeah, it is higher level. What level is that? 133, but yeah, it'll give us a good example. Right, so there you go. That's the cap on that level 2. Killing a 233, and look how much smaller, how much less XP you get there. Massive, isn't it? Right, so let's head out of here. So if you go in and running like Inferno hards like that, then putting your research there is probably a pretty bad idea. So let's go back out via Sorrow, like so. Remembering we're still on, where are we? Yes, Trauma 2, and kill something much lower, like a little green something, which will be a lot easier to destroy, that's for sure. Kind of went quiet as I jumped then. That was a tiny bit odd. You probably won't notice that unless you're wearing headphones watching this, or earplugs, or earbuds rather. I'm not keen on those things. Don't like things inside my ear. You can hear Lefty somewhere in the background. It's like some, I don't know, decrepit cat or something. Oh God, why did I say that? I can't stop thinking that's what it sounds like. Oh, he's over there. No. We don't actually need a doja now. Right now. I mean, if one drops, then great. Save, you know, trying to get one tomorrow. But there we go. Somfy. Kill it. Which obviously will take a lot less time because this is a much lower mob. There you go. 197. Exactly the same. Because it's capped, you see. That is capped. You can see how quickly that moved. If I leave that on there and run around killing something here, as long as they're green to me, so therefore they qualify as something that will give me XP, we will cap that in a pretty short amount of time if there's enough mobs around. Very quick doing it on NT, where you can, you know, round up stacks and stacks of mobs and kill them all very quickly, one after the other, by kiting them. Okay, we've lost Lefty somewhere. He's over there. No, I can't teleport him either. God almighty, I hate that. There you go. For whatever it is again. 45,000. And that is the cap. So if I now very quickly switch across to Angst 10. I think I missed it. Yeah, I wasn't quick enough. Okay, we'll do one more. If I can find one more. There's probably people out here hunting. Oh, here's a couple. Great. Everybody with me? Right, okay, good. Both of them done. So at the minute we are on Angst 10. There you go. You can see how much more we got because the cap is lifted, but it doesn't make much difference there. Switch back to Trauma 2. Again, we hit the cap again. So level it if you've kind of like come back to game, because someone asked me this. Come back to game and it seems to be taking ages to get research done. If you've come back on a higher level character, then it could be that that's what you've been doing. You're running around in Inferno hard, wondering why you're not getting much XP into your research, and this is why. You're better off spending a bit of time soloing green crap. You know, wherever you can find it, spirit runes, whatever, will bring that up just as quickly per kill, but obviously on lower mobs it takes a lot less time and effort to actually kill. Can't believe Lefty is taking damage from Somfy. That's ridiculous. He barely takes damage from a heckler, which is magnitudes higher damage output. Might get lucky and actually get a dojin while I'm doing this, even though I don't need one. That would be a thing, wouldn't it? Yeah, Trauma 2, nearly done. Now, you're going to get the exact same amount of XP killing level 360 mobs. Yay, dojo. You're going to get the exact same amount of XP killing 260 plus mobs in Inferno Hards. There you go, we finished it. So the next level in Trauma is Trauma 3, which has a higher cap and requires level 75. So let's see how much we get on this kill. And it won't be as much as we got on 10, which is, you know, for green mobs ain't much. There you go, it's capping again. So that's the most it can get in, but you can see how quickly that you can get to 5 this way, and then thereafter it starts slowing down because the green mobs aren't enough to cap it anymore. But yeah, I just wanted to add that in at the end of this video because apparently it has been something puzzling people that have watched some of my videos and gone, you know what, I'm going to reactivate for a month and go back to game. I haven't played in 10 years. Well, in the space of 10 years, LE came out and research and whatnot. And yeah, aside from being rusty because you haven't played, you know, there's also all the new stuff to learn on top of it as well. But there you go. That's just like the most basic, quick explanation of how to get started on the research. I has the same pet. Yes, I does. Still using the Syndicate. It might be an option. I went for the higher one, but he's managing to get that cast pretty easy. Is he the guy I met and gave me advice about which buffs I should be running? He probably is. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. If you've come back and you've gone, oh my god, I haven't done any research on this toon, I've been running Inferno missions and it's taking forever, that now you know why. So yeah, they're not worth doing purely for research until you're at the higher tiers. So you could spend a couple of hours just running around that area killing something, or go to one of the temple spirit rooms in Inferno and do the same thing there. Okay folks, bye for now.